Welcome to Timo Fresh Fruit Farm Enterprise. This farm is 5.4 acres in size, and we have specialized in fruits only. I thought, like Adam was given that, I thought that if I retire, if I come here, at least I get something to eat and also something to sustain me in terms of finance. Yes, so we specialize in fruits. Okay, here we have the fruits we have. We have fene, jackfruit commonly known as fene, which is 365 stems on 3 acres. And then we have pawpaws. We have 400 stems of pawpaws. We have avocado, that is about 40. We have bananas, which is basically memvu. And then we have gonja. And then we have also vegetables, which is, we have currently now we have onions, which is about 1/4 of an acre. Then we have tomatoes, which is 1/4 also for an acre. We wanted to grow cabbage, but unfortunately the water system is not going to sustain, so we left it, we abandoned. That's why you are seeing this piece of land is empty without anything, but we wanted to put here cabbage. We have a solar pump, which is 35 meters deep, and it is the capacity is can run 3,000 liters per hour, and it is the one which we are using for our irrigation. We also have a land management system, which is this fence. In our language, Oligo, it's called Oligo, and in Buganda I don't know, but it's mostly found in Western. And we have done it in such a way that no animal, no bird, nothing enters this farm. 5.4 acres, we have done it all round. And we have used this type of fence to ensure that no animal or bird enters. It is the simplest and easy to manage. And then too, it doesn't allow a person to easily enter the area you want to, like the farm here. And then if you enter forcefully, it has that sac, which is very painful, can itch your body. So in the long run, you find that now, even if the other thing is that at this level, you don't know what is inside beyond 10 meters. You cannot know what is inside the fence beyond 10 meters. So that is why I've decided to do that. And I saw it from Nakasongola. And I said, okay, let me now try to adopt this. And I think that is the best for me now. Basically, my background, family members are farmers. So in 2014, when I came from UK, I had bought just 50 by 100 meters. But in 2016, when I went to East African Grain Council, we went and visited Tanzania. And that's when I saw a well-established jackfruit in that place. So I thought that by that time I was still young and able, so that in 10-20 years to come, I will not be able to move and go anywhere. So I would rather sit and be under the fruit or under the tree where somebody can come and harvest. That's what I thought. And this is going to be my retirement project. Yeah. Yes, in the next 5 years to come, I will retire. Currently, I'm an accountant by profession, and I have an audit firm called Timo Associates, which I do auditing in the northern area of Uganda. But I think that in the next 5 years to come, I will not be able to have energy to move around like I used to do. And therefore, I thought that I should establish some sort of investment where I can earn some returns or some money. Not yet ready. Yeah. 15. Yes, done. They're about 10. And our purpose is we can access it with ease. So there is no big problem. We can test it easily. And using a stick for those ones which are high, not yet ready. Not yet ready, all of them. Not yet. Even this one. Not yet. So you can see, instead of going up, they have now decided to fruit and come down. Another thing with the fene, if they are fruited and they are not yet ready, like this one, you don't see any young one come down. But the moment it has sensed that now those ones are leaving, then it starts fruiting. Yes, that is something to do with the fene. Yeah. These are for religious leaders. This particular tree is for religious leaders. This is 110. And because they pray, and you can see the sizes. So we distribute to bishops of all sects. And once the bishops are served, we also serve the priests. And once the priests are served, we pray the lay leaders or the catechists. So recently, the catechists got served. So today we are going to serve one bishop, a retired bishop. The one which is ready, we have already removed and taken it. I think we removed it from here. It was removed from here. Yes. Yeah.
So could it be the reason why they look?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, because they have never failed, and they are very, very nice. They have never failed. Yeah. These are for tree, particular tree. If you came to this farm and there is no fene and this one is ready, I will not give you. Unless you are ordained. Yeah. Yeah. We want to add one more tree for them so that they also enjoy like other people. Because if we have like 360 and we are giving them only one, that is not 1/10. Yeah.
So why do you do this? Why
give back to God? It is in Numbers 18, 26, 25, 25, 26, that we should give 1/10 of our produce to the men of God. This is the water source, which is 35 meters deep, and there is a pump inside there, which is solar driven. So this water source is the one which is supplying water to the farm. The entire 5.4 acres of land. So from here we pump the water using these 330 volts solar pump, and this one was established in 2020. This water tank, this water source, we dug it in 2018, and then we now actualize it in 2020. So this is 3,000 per hour. 3,000 liters per hour solar pump. So it's coming by gravity from down, from up there, up to down. And we have a 100-meter big pipe. So if we get a good person who can come and show us how to do the irrigation, then we can irrigate the whole farm using that water. Three acres of fene, and there are 365 stems. Some we have removed because they are not very nice, but others are good. But fene also has its challenges. You can see this fene here, the big one, and then you see these other ones. Some of them are spoiled like this one. This one is spoiled. I've got very many people who say their fene are what? Get ready and then they get spoiled. I have studied this tree for some times now. It is we established this farm in 2014. Then this fene we planted in 2019 April, and now they're about 5 years old. At the beginning also we had a problem like this when they were getting ready and get rotten. What we realized is that when it gets ready and get rotten is that this stem here, this one, is not ready to hold it, because for it to be a fruit, this stem must be strong enough to hold it up to the end, up to when it gets mature. So if you see your fene dropping and having this problem, the only thing you can do is to what? To clear this, because it attracts what? Insects. It attracts bad insects, so you can clear it off. So this one's not yet ready. You can see the stem now. It should be strong enough to hold it properly. Yes. Yeah, you should always be here. Like tomorrow, I will be here to remove this with my farm manager and assistant farm manager. For the fene to get to that size, we put manure. So in this garden, we have put the manure for them to get the nutrients. And this hole here, we have dug. We have put 1 bag of chicken droppings last year. And if you can see, if we remove this soil, you will find they are the roots. You can see now, these are the roots which are come. These are the roots which have come for this manure. So we use this hole as a bucket to feed it for 2 purposes. 1, we put the manure here so that that root, this one, that one, and this one can receive. Then number 2, you can see this garden is slanting. So when the rainwater comes from up, they all enter into this hole and they remain there and gives it more what? More water. Then number 3, during the dry season, when there is no water, we put water in this, at least 40 liters per week or 60 liters, depending on the availability of water and the people who are around where pass through. So those are the 3 reasons why we have put this bucket. Provide manure, stop the torrential rain water, and then also when dry season we water. This one is a fruit fly trap. We have improvised. This is a fruit fly trap. So it means that there are no flies here. We have tried to, we have just improvised. We buy the trap. The trap is this one. This one here. This is the fruit fly trap. And we put it in this, we make a hole inside. Then we put it in this bottle so that when it rains, rain doesn't affect it or reduce the content. Then we seal it with this is locally improvised. Yeah, because it should be in a container. Then when we create a hole here and hang. So then we put it here for the flies too. Because initially we thought it was the fly which was disturbing this fene. For example, when you see this one here, we realize that it is some problem, not even the flies. So it is an issue of variety which we are yet to learn with the agriculturists. There is a very interesting thing in this farm which I will show you. You will enjoy it also. Now in this farm, when we saw the president was going with his bicycle for irrigation, we became creative also. So we thought that when we put this this thing here, and we want to water around the roots here, we can adjust it using this mechanism. And this is an innovation which I adopted from somebody I saw in Gulu. And that's why you are seeing now this finance put big bodies, because around the dry season we put water in this, and the water we pick from the hydrant there and put it up, and then we regulate the flow of water. If we want it to be the whole day, we reduce like a drip for a human being. But if we want it faster, we remove, and it moves faster, then we replace. So that is a new technology. That is innovation. So the moment you put that water, maybe 3 days or 4, you see the leaves have regained. Yes, because this is 20 liters. So when you put on Monday, then you put on Wednesday, and you put on Friday, the 60 liters will, on top of, you remember now, on top. So it will also gain. Yes, during dry season. At least here we pour 60 liters, that is 3 jerry cans. And then plus this one. And this one we do every 3 times a week. This one here, because that one goes directly to the what? The way you put a normal drip to a human being. So if the person is, if this tree is over dehydrated, we release the drip and it just goes down and finish. But if now we feel that the water is enough, then we reduce this. So this innovation is a very good innovation, and if only the other people can take it up, it will be better than sprinkling. This is a process of putting the water. The jerry can is open. You only open this what? These valves here. It comes slowly, like that. Are you see? So that one can take the whole day. Like this one now. Place here wet. The whole of this place will be wet by morning hours. Yes. So this is a simple irrigation system which we are applying. So this one we are directly putting the water under the vene. Yes. Irrigate. If you want to irrigate, say, a line, you make your line. Put the line under, let's say tomatoes, you put the line. Then you pick this water. This water here, however small it is, will enter that line and go and drop water under the tomatoes or onions as you want, where you have put your line. Because this water from the tank has to get finished, and by the time it gets finished, the whole of that where you want to irrigate is done. So here what you can do is come and connect it to a pipe, and this pipe can go to different lines, and then you irrigate instead of using what? The bottles. This one is easier. This is a manure pit. This water irrigation system, which we paid for last year. So at the end of the financial year, the money went back and they did not give it to us. But this year, they were supposed to give us. So we wanted to get the irrigation system coming from there up to here. Then we irrigate the whole of this one with the cabbage. But now we can't, because Kuala District local government has not given us the what? The drip. They told us we're going to get after the new year, which is a bit late now. It won't, because we will invest a lot of money and we will lose. Yeah. Neem tree. But they take excessively long to get ready. This one we planted them in 2019. Up to now we have not harvested anything. We are still in waiting for them. Yes. Okay. We are waiting. This one for these small ones. For chai, for tea, yeah. And also for making bread and all these kind of things. Because they take excessively long. This one has not yet get. But the good thing is the moment they start, be sure of money. That is the good thing. Yes. Because they can fruit up to even 4, 5, 6 bags. And each bag goes for 200,000. Originally we had 25, but we have planted another 50. And they have not, these ones are 50, small ones. They are 50, so they're about 75. This fene here, we planted it last year in around October last year. But these ones have not grown as others. Others have grown very well. I wanted to extend so that when somebody says we want fene, we want maybe 2 lorries or 5 lorries, we are able to supply from this. And my future plan we shall discuss with you later on what we want to do with this fene. That's why I planted them in big numbers, and we see what the way forward it is. Yeah. The valley here, going down, we are going to put fish pond. Yes. The only challenge we have now is the water is not enough. So we are waiting for that water for your gift, the pump, the tank from your gift. And then we bring water here. Because that water is enough. That hole is enough to supply water in this garden. And then we put water so that it enters the what? The pond and goes out. Yes. Last year we planted December last year. And I bought this one from a nursery bed provider. Yeah. But my Carolina, they are here. My Carolina, they are here. Others are up there. That is my Carolina. So imagine now this grows to which size? You can put the camera there. Imagine it grows to this size. And each of these, when you take to town, you get around 2,000. Each of these, when it grows, you get 2,000. So this is money. Generate money from there. Yes, it can also be real business. Yes. Yes, starting from down, huh? To get finished after a year will be 1 month. To fruit it will take 1 month and will be ready. Yeah.
The size?
Yeah, it will have increased. It will be increased. So, yeah. Like which one? Those ones? Those are local ones. Yes.
So they are all there.
Yeah. So under this, when the Kwale district local government agreed to give me water through your gift, we planted here onions. These are 1,100. This one we planted in tomatoes. We planted them in the middle of last month, around the 18th, 19th there. Yeah, and they are looking nice. They are looking good. What we have realized as a Timo Fresh Fruit Farm, we have realized that this particular mulching grass is a very effective method of fertilizing the soil. It's a very effective method of fertilizing the soil. The moment you apply this and it rains on it, the nini will change completely. The crop will just start absorbing and become very okay. So this mulch we are going to, actually it is there, we are going to continue seeing it. Yes. Grass, it's grass from the swamp. It's grass from the swamp, then you come and apply. It can stay for at least more than 6 months. Because this one has stayed for 6 months, but we have just decided to dig it off. This one doesn't bring termites much. This one doesn't. This one from the we have just brought it to mulch the purpose, because the purpose were feeling that small 2 weeks stress. So we are going to mulch the purpose. Yes. Yeah. Because of the mulching, you see the size of the stem of this one. Then you see at the fingers. Then you look at that one. You see that one there? Yes. You see the size of this one there. And you'll want always to have many of these because it is very lucrative. This ganja here goes for 45 to 50,000. That ganja, that size. Yes. Look at this. That's ganja.
Big like this?
Yes. And the good thing with this farm here, this ganja already booked. So if you need to get ready, I'm not going to give you because there is a hotel which I'm not going to mention the name of the hotel. They already booked everything here. The moment they get ready with supply, we get our money. Yes. This one they can give me about 35. 30. That one is as many fingers. That one is 40. Yes. And that one will be also like that when it mature. This one is not yet ready. Because of the mulching. It is the mulch. This mulch we have just dug it because we wanted to put here what? Of course when you put a hole, the mulch disappears. Because of mulching. Yes. You look at that one also. And the other ones. Yes. So we realized that mulching grass is very good. And it helps. You can see where it stops. And because this soil goes like this, so when it rains, the water takes the mulch, the nutrients to the root. Yeah. And we had good purpose here, but now they are finished. Alston F1. Alston F1. Tomato. There. It can grow up to 4 meters. Yes, can grow up to 4 meters. And you can harvest up to 6 months. You don't harvest and finish within 3 months or 1. This is Alston F1. Alston F1. These are ganja. And if we find the main voice disturbing, we're going to remove it. Yeah, so it works. Earlier I want to say that we have also avocado. So this is the avocado which has survived. One thing with avocado, it can fruit like the whole tree is going to collapse. But these are the ones which have survived. So I say there are 40 stems in this garden, and these are the ones which have survived. So by April, you can visit me and I'll give you some. Yeah? By April, we are going to take it for marketing. Avocado, the moment it has survived like this, it doesn't rot. The moment it has survived like these ones here, they don't rot. But when they are fruiting, when they are putting the flowers, that's when they can all drop from the tree, and you may think there is nothing. Like this one, there were too many, and there were too many bees here. then this is what has remained. And this what has remained is the one we are going down to harvest. Yes. This one I'm not sure, 100% sure. By April, the money is here. I will go to that. I'll take it to the marketing manager in town. From the upper tanks to water this. But we were expecting the UGIF to give us water for this side, but they have let us down. But I hope by the end of the year, by the beginning of the year, we are going to get what? Water. Yes. So that we start doing our work. The arrangement was that you pay 25%, for which I paid 5 million shillings. And they were going to top up the 5 million to either 25 million or 17 or 20 million, depending on what I wanted. But they had agreed that they're going to give me 17.5 on top of my 5%. And we paid it last year before the end of financial year. But here we are. Still waiting. We are waiting like pregnant women. Seriously, now we are in the dry season. We are coming to the dry season. And there is nothing. If they are to come, if they take 1 more week, I will still be in dire need of water. So it has really seriously affected me. And the planning, because we had planned that by the end of this dry season, by April, we have there about 10,000 cabbage because of that water, which we were expecting. Now that one we have lost because we cannot put cabbage. Cabbage is very sensitive to dry season, to sunshine. So we have reserved this for farmhouse. We are going to start the construction this year. Up there, then here will be reserved for visitors' room after going through the farm. They rest and then they have a refreshment and they get. So here we have now instead removed the Memvu and replaced it with Kalina, but we are going to replace again with the vegetables. This is the Memvu we have removed because of the pack of yes. Have you seen a crop called macadamia? You have heard? Macadamia is here. Originally we planted 20 and we are left with like 4 because they died. Macadamia. By 2020, the districts and the agriculturists were promoting macadamia in Lango here, and I went for them. But at the end of the day, I have 4. Now, where will I take these 4? That's the question. Because I tried to replant, they died. So where will I take these 4? It will remain as for history in the farm. So we go and see the water tank, the system of the water tank. Then go and see the wooden tank, which I put in 2020. Yes, wooden water tank stand I put in 2020. Yeah, wooden stand. This is for now we're using it as a store. The system in it is a toilet systems which should be one used in the farm. For now, since nothing is here, we are putting our supplies here. Yeah, for the store for now. But it is a toilet system, it's a pit latrine, and also we wanted it to be as well as Nini. And the store is for This is for the irrigation system. When the dry season comes, we remove all this and deploy them in the garden. Maybe you want us to show you some of them. One is for, we use it in these holes. If we don't want to put, let me just come and demonstrate. If we don't want to put, to carry water, we put it. So this is also improvised. Yes. So we bring water here and we put a stand. We make it be on a stand. Then the water will go on this, and it will be like rainwater sprinkling all over the place. If the pressure is low, it will just be like drops of water. If the pressure is high, it will just be like rain. Yeah. So we deploy them when in the dry season. When we feel tired, for example, when we apply the water and we are tired, we can put them like 5. And they keep on sprinkling, then we keep on changing. About 4 meters, 3 to 4 meters. Yeah, you keep on sifting. It actually covers all. Yes. By the time you come to sift, you find this water is all over the place. This is one of them. Then there is another one. You see, this is how we, if you want to put without a lot of force. So when the pressure is high, it goes. When the pressure is low, because other water is getting out, and the distance from the tank up to here. Yes. The more reason we need you gifts. Huh? So farmers are innovating, but the agricultural people are not helping us. Yes. When we made these holes, we needed water underneath it. In all the holes, there are 120 holes here. And we cannot collect water all the time and take it like in a jerrycan. So we can connect the pipe and leave it to drip up to a reasonable time. Then we can remove it. So that is the innovation we had. So we have here, we have around 10 of this. 10 of this. Because somebody told me that the longer the pipe, the lesser pressure it will generate. But we also realize when you put with high pressure, it becomes like raindrops. Yeah. We are solving the problem of carrying water by hand. Okay? We have 10 of this. So when we put in 10 holes, we irrigate the 10 holes at once, other than carrying and because you tire. So we only open the pipe, and then they go through these pipes, and the water is disposed in the holes. Pene has not yet put the body. You get it? Whereas there was doing well, in the middle here, there are no fruit. They are there. Why? These things, we will fail to understand how they behave. Because while those ones are going to fruit now, this one will fruit around March, April. Yes, they were planted together. March, April, they will start putting their body. Now, like this one has just started. Not yet, if they have just started fruiting now. So March, April, the fruits will leave the other side, they will be in the middle here and at the end. Yes. But they were all planted together. Within two months, we had planted them. this hole is for the disposal of rotten fene and plastic and anything which is not needed in the farm. It's a disposal hole. Why have you cut off this fene here and left the others? Yes, this particular variety would do fruit and then crack. So by the time it's getting ready, there are too many flies, there are too many insects, and it doesn't even get ready. It has cracked. It fruits very well, but cracks. So we decided to cut it off. And then there are varieties which they are not generally nice. We also cut them off. We don't believe that now when God has given you something, you just destroy it. You don't know the taste. We first test and then we remove. So this one we are going to get rid of completely by applying the. We are going to cut it, then we apply maybe fire or something like that. Another good thing with the fene is that even if you cut, even if you burn, whatever method you have done, so long as you have not removed the tap root, it will still come up. So whether you burn it or you do what, so long as you have not removed the tap root, it will still come up. This one is the mother stalk. This one here. We picked it from here and then we did it from, Emma, how do you call it? We planted it and grafted it from here. Yes, it's the mother stalk. Yeah. Something which with the fene, which you need to know, is that when you look at our fene here, we have cut from the top. You can see those ones. We have cut all of them, the entire garden. Our objective is that this fene grows horizontally, not vertically, so that we are able to control. Like now, we can remove the rotten ones. We can remove, but it is very high. There is a possibility that we are failing to remove. So we have trimmed it, and that's the desired height. And when you do like that, they go like that. For example, the one behind you. You see now that one behind you. You see this one? We have cut it from up, but now you can see where it has gone. And the moment it goes like this, these are now more fruits. This one will bring fruit everywhere, will come fruits everywhere, the other side. So we'll generate more fruits horizontally than vertically. Fine. But there are nicer ones there than these ones. They were like, they were down 10, 50, no, 10. Yeah, so these ones we take to town, we get at least, the last time I took, I got 10,000. But if we add value to this one, we can get up to 30,000. Yes. So, what we do is we remove the fruit inside, then put in a container, and then we sell. The container goes for 2,000. Yes. Yeah. So this was my objective. The dream, they call the dream come true. My objective was to come in this farm and go with what? With at least 2 or 3. When I go with 2 or 3, I get my 15,000. I will not borrow from anybody. This one is avocado among the 40, but it's still at flowering stage. At flowering stage. Now, if it flowers, are you seeing? You are not sure whether there is going to be any fruit or anything. Yeah. So this is a point at which the farmer's expectation dwindles, because it can flower like this and nothing comes up. Yes. Like you can come and take this one. This one here. So until you see a fruit, that's when you can expect that this avocado will give you something. But if you don't see, forget. I was telling you, our piping, the initial piping, is this one for irrigation on this side of the farm. Okay, we are waiting for Yugif on the other side of the farm. So this one is 100 meters. I don't know whether it is 2 inch or 1 inch. I don't know what the watermen know it. So this one we have laid down. It goes down, and the intention is to irrigate this side of the farm and part of the fene as we wait for those people. So when the water comes, it comes now here, and then we can remove it using this. This is what we were provisionally given by somebody from Ministry of Water. Told us to buy these pipes, and then he's the one who gave it to us. So this one can pick water and distribute into the what? Into these holes where we want. Yes. Automatic. This is the water tank. The intention of this water tank was to irrigate this side of the farm only, not the other side. You get it? Yes, not the other side. So this is a 5,000 liter tank. We installed this one in 2022. Yeah. It is still serving the purpose. Yeah, it's still serving the purpose. Yeah, they are pumping. The other tank is pumping and bringing the water up. Yes. And this is the outlet, the one which goes to the black pipe. This one for up here, and this one for down. Yeah. Then the other small one is bringing up to the tank. Yes. So within one, the one going down, and then the one going that way. Yeah. Because the reason why we did it like that, we may need water up. Say if we need water this side, we don't need that water going down. We need to conserve the water. So we close the other one and then use this one. But if we need water down, since we are not needing much water up here, we leave this one and then put it down. These are my farm managers. This is the manager of the farm, and that is his assistant. They are always here, and they always give information on anything which is happening in the farm. And the assistant manager's work is to test all this fene, whichever is ready, to take to the market. And he's very effective in that. Yes. And this pulse here is what we are going to use in the tomatoes. For staking tomatoes. And we shall do that. This was the original water tank which we had 2020, and it is still on. There's water inside. It's still on. Not very, but it is by God's grace, it is still around. 2020 now is how many years? It's coming out to 5 years. Yes. And I want to appreciate the engineer who did this work for me. Because at the beginning we were having problems of financing. Yes. So we had to innovate. Yeah. As you can see how it comes. Yes, that is a maize husk. The soil to planting and even managing. Yeah. Okay. I think we can get going. The big challenge we are facing in this farm is the distribution of water. We have a good water source, but we have the problem of water storage and distribution. That is one. Two, during rainy season, we face a lot of weed. Maintaining weed is a big problem. Three, sustaining these workers is another challenge which we have. Four, fruits like banana wilt is another challenge which has devastated us, and we have lost some fruits, enough of it. Number five, we still don't have market. It's a ready market for this final when they get ready. So we take it to the open market and compete with other people when they are selling. So what we may need here, cold storage vehicle for disposal to the markets. The number 6 is the transport for markets. Currently, I'm using my small vehicle for delivering it to the people. Number 7, fruits like avocado. Their lifespan is very short. They are not like when it gets ready in weeks. Their lifespan is very short, so we need where to dispose them quickly. And the problem is that when the avocado gets ready, it gets ready with other people's avocado. So there we lose. Yeah. Number 7, we may need a house, a farmhouse. Of course, that one is now mine. When we remove this, we have three departments. We have the production department, which produces. Then we have the ones which are now it is ready. Then we have the sales. So I'm the transporter in between. The sales department is my wife. She's in town. So we take them to town and we use the common method of selling, the way people are selling their crops, their produce. But we have a leeway on that hotel which has booked all the gonja, and we are happy with that hotel. Yes. Number 1, the works which is here, like clearing the garden and others, they benefit from it. Number 2, sometimes we give them water. When things are very bad, we give them the water and the community. When there is now no water completely, we pump water and give to them. And then they're also now getting exposed. The only problem with them, we gave them this financially, and then they left it to the goats. They are not benefited. So those are the few benefits they have got. They get their women who we are working with. Right now they're down there. This establishment, I told you that in 5 years' time, I will retire from my profession of accountant, of auditing, and become accountant only, active accountant. Then I will come and concentrate here. Next year, if God allows, we'll go to China and look for start now drying these fruits and take it to the external markets, especially outside our country. Another thing is what I've seen is this fene has many uses. From fene here we get the seeds, we get the fruits, we get the outer cover. So if God allows, if we get the dryer, we'll dry all those and crush them for the outer cover is for animals to eat. The seeds is for medicine, and then the fruits are for people to eat. So we want to consolidate those and see how we move forward. So we are looking to get in touch with Netherlands so that they come and help further the usage of this. And also, I'm also asking people who are nearby, all those ones who have seen this farm or whatever they are seeing now, to come and visit and come and give me more ideas. Like somebody gave me the idea on the what? On where we should now put fish pond and sugarcane along where we cannot plant. Yeah. Yes. For now, the fish pond, we may also use the outer cover to test if the fish can eat the outer cover, and we will also want to test. We are testing everything. Some farmer with the fish farm. Yeah. So that we utilize everything. I'm extremely very happy. By the way, we can stay here up to evening because these fruits here now, there is already some in the store. You can eat, relax in this very nice environment and enjoy yourself. Then you also know now there is something which you can get out of this. Because right now, if I take this to the market and you compare with somebody who has brought it from the village, mine will go fast. And we are also, we think that in the next 3-4 years, people will now start coming here in bigger numbers and give us resources. Of course, money is also life. Not like water, but it gives life. It continues to make a life to move. Yeah. The source was from Timo Associates, where I was working. That's one. Another one was from retirement benefits which I got from NSSF. Those are the sources. I'm not borrowing money from this farm. I cannot estimate how much it costs because we have been putting in bits. I need now to go back to my records and then get the details and give you. But roughly, the land here, the land alone, without any other thing, because I'm just giving you the mathematics, the land alone was around 50 million. Then each of the seedlings which we planted was 3,000. So you multiply 3,000 by 360. And then the holes, digging the holes was 2,500. So you can now look at the cost. Then the water system costs us around about 40 million shillings. So when you add the entire thing, it's around 150 to 200 million shillings. It is still work in progress because we need first to keep the farm alive, so we spend money, we have to pay the workers. But for now, we have started. Because like today, we are going with how many? 5. Of which you are going to take 1. You share with Immaculate. And then out of the 5, 1 is for this. And this is the first, by the way, it's the first one we are taking. And today you have come in, right? So we have those 3 will generate us money, and we have started bit by bit. Whenever it is ready, whether it is 1, 2, 3, but soon.
In a month we can harvest like.
Soon we are going to we have not yet started harvesting in big quantities. What we have taken is like around 15, can reach 15, huh? But now with this one now getting ready. In a week, we can take around 20. Yes. So we expect the total number of the ready fene here to be in the tune of 200. Yeah, 200 pieces.
So of all these crops which you have here, which one is now more promising?
This fene. Yes.
What about Gonya?
Gonya is in short. There are few in numbers. Yes, Gonya there are few in numbers, and the land is limited. But fene we have put on 3 acres, and we know we are going to get something out of it, more than. Actually, it's our prime area where we are going. So, the future outlook is that we, in the next 4 years to 5, we want to put a drying plant here, and then we put a warehouse where we are going to store whatever is already dried, and then we can now start bringing from outside to dry here. Yes, so that is the future outlook, and we are looking at external markets like Netherlands, all the European markets, including African markets. We are ready to take this, and including our local people. Of course, we start with our local people, then we move to the European markets. Yes. So you are also invited to come and partake of whatever will be tried, if God allows us to move forward. To the farmers of Lango, our soils are fertile, and it is only a matter of sitting down and look at what you want to invest in. I've chosen fene because the lifespan of fene is 100 years, which will live for children and other children, my grandchildren, to partake of it. So my message is that select your enterprise and work on it. Don't leave it and say, no, I'm going to wait for money. Here we work on these things and we try to manage it very well. You can see we have trimmed it. Any disease which comes, we try to control. Like the pest which comes, we try to control. So my appeal to the farmers is that the soils are fertile, things grow, but you need to work and plan how to manage, and you must manage it well. Yes, with the small investment you have, or small resources we have. For me, I did not have much money. Every small money I put was counting here. That's why we have come to this level. Yes, I didn't just get money from the bank, but any small money which we get, we put down, and it is now where we are. Yeah. This one is not a quick return. It is a small return, but over a period of time. So the support I want, if government can allow through PDM, number 1 is to bring farmers to come and see and learn. Number 2 is to get refrigerated vehicle, which will help us to access market when these things are still fresh and good, so that we get to those hotels or those people who are from Kampala, even up to Nairobi. Number 3, as I told you, we want to put here a dryer. So we need electricity here, we need water here, and then also we need the road improved. And then if government can allow, can come in, they can give me a dryer wherever they can, so that we start now giving people opportunity to bring other fene which is within the region, within Lango and within the region, to come and dry. And this one becomes a drying center for Lango region. And that is my intention, that if government can give us a dryer, then we are done. Or they can also take us for a visit, external visit. If we can go and see, like Indonesia is where there is very big fene. I've read it, I have a book, I have a research paper on it. And then, finally, I'm asking our Lira University, the Chancellor or the Vice Chancellor of Lira University, to take interest in promoting fene, because I have all research documents about fene, how it is grown, how to move, and then how to, under the Department of Agriculture, so that we have another alternative to cocoa. People have gone into so much into cocoa, but Lira University should do a lot of research and come and help people to grow fene, because this is an example that this land is good enough to grow fene, and we can now move to the horizon and make things be better. Any variety, but the thing is that for us, we even don't know the varieties which are here. We just went to the nursery bed and we asked them for fene, and they gave us. Now, out of that, we realized some were good, some were bad. Those ones which were bad, we cut them off. Those ones which are good, we have retained. Like this one for the religious leaders. Could even be a different variety because it is better than others. So, what our intention is to look for a variety which is good, and we promote it in the whole Lango, so that we become a fene growing region. Yeah, and we get eradicate the poverty from here. Yeah. The purpose. Yes. For mulching, yes. So when we pour water, it can retain water. Yeah. This is a wonder grass. When you put it, it has nutrients, and it will start making the crop to rejuvenate. And we intend to put it under this furnace, this dry season, so that they rejuvenate and you see the quality. From the swamp. Any swamp, you get from any swamp. And I advise the farmers of Lango to adopt this method. There. That is one innovation. You see this innovation here? Yeah, so you are interested in irrigation. This is one innovation for irrigating. Huh? Yeah, so this one, you can work with it. Are you getting me? Yeah. If it is a line, you work with it, like in tomatoes, you work with it. So at the end of the day, the place is what? It's wet. Yes, and easier. But we ask those people to help us. You have seen this? Yeah. Akir ko ba? Yeah. So if we want to water have a hole there, are you getting? We put it down. We put it like that. Manure pit. You can even demonstrate in the manure pit. The warning is here. The moment it changes to this, shows the pump is in danger.
To red.
Yes, to red. Now this one is okay. And you can feel the water is moving very fast. It's moving. So the moment it goes to red, shows there is danger either in the pump or in the other nini. Animals, the birds and everything, we use this one for now. But we have the official gate which we are going to put. Yeah, but for now we do that. Yeah. So this work was done by this farm manager and the assistant. But it was not well, it did not germinate very well. So this one was the harrowing was done by the manager and his assistant. And even weeding now, they are the ones weeding. Yes. Yeah, thank you very much for hosting me, and may God bless you.